Okay.
I haven't got the clicker out yet.
So, teaching down, like we were saying before class, can be really easy for some dogs and really hard for some dogs. In particular, it tends to be hard for small dogs because they're already so close to the ground, right? They don't have to like crouch down to reach the treat as much as before. So I'm sure you guys all know the classic way of luring it down. Treat on your dog's nose. You're gonna slowly go towards the floor, and then you're gonna reward once they creep their little paws forward and lay flat down. And then we also like to teach people how to do it from a standing position. For some dogs, that's way easier than from a sitting position. I found for a lot of little dogs that's the case. For my dachshund, it was way easier for her to learn it from a standing position than a sitting position to start out. So I'm just gonna show you guys with Ferris what it looks like. I can borrow my pupper for a moment. Because it's a little bit different. And with this method, the dog shouldn't be sitting first. So you want to get the dog position. You don't want them like in front of you like this because they're gonna back up just like that, right? So instead, I want to get the dog position kind of sideways in front of me like this. And I'm gonna my treat on his nose, and I'm gonna go down on an angle. Yes, and you kind of see their front go down first and then their butt, or they'll go down in one smooth motion. Free. So again, I'm gonna kind of line him up. Sometimes I'll toss a treat that way, and then I'll bring a treat like this to get him lined up how I want. Slowly on an angle, yes, and then you're gonna mark a treat. We'll practice that here in a second, but I wanna talk about what to do if the dog doesn't go all the way down the first time, right? That happens a lot. So what have you guys probably already have an idea. If I'm trying to lure my dog from a sit, let's start with that. You're luring from a sit and your dog's butt, or the dog's butt pops up as they're luring from a sit. What do we want to try first?
Yes, go boy.
Put back in that sit and start rewarding minor, smaller movers.
Yeah.
Smaller movements of just bringing your head down first.
Yep, lowering the head. That's perfect. You want to go back to the sit is the first thing to do, right? And that sounds obvious, but a lot of people it's not. So you want to get them back in the sit, and then you want to try to reward sooner before their butt pops up. So lowering their head is a good starting point. Shaping is a hard concept for people to grasp sometimes. So a lot of times we have to kind of set those criteria for the students who are teaching their dogs. So I give them 3 main criteria to look for: the lowering the head, like Danielle said, bending their elbows, and kind of scooting their paws forward. So, and if at any point that butt pops up, you're gonna go back to your sit and try to reward sooner. So that's essentially what we end up doing is combo of luring and shaping. So you're luring it, but you're shaping it at the same time.